Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Stars Cartel channel, y'all. I'm tired. What time is it? I'm exhausted. If you don't know, I'm Star. Yes, this is a voiceover, y'all. I am taking an off day for this holy Sabbath day. However, we already know that God does not sleep or slumber, so your girl will be coming through with videos all day as usual. Now, the message I heard is an 18-month-old, and then heavy shivers and an angry spirit. Okay, the scripture comes from Proverbs 14. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears hers down. Whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly, but those who despise him are devious in their ways. A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. Where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, but from strife of an ox come abundant harvest. An honest witness does not deceive, but a false witness pours out lies. The mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. So here's the message for somebody. So for somebody, like I just feel like this is someone that whatever it is, like there is something we already know an 18-month-old is like a baby. But it could be anything. It could literally be a baby, or it could be a house, it could be a car. There is something that you were like, this is something that you saw as a blessing you received from God, regardless to if it is a literal child, or it could be a house, or it could be a car, or it could be a relationship, a marriage. It's something that you see that you feel like you worked on and you put a lot of effort into this thing, and it was taken away from you for one reason or another. For some of you, I'm thinking about, how in the scripture it says a wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears hers down. So it could be a situation where maybe you made a mistake. It could be a situation where, like in the second scripture, the second verse, it says, whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly, but those who despise him are devious in their ways. Maybe you did something that God was not happy with. A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. Maybe you said something you shouldn't have said. And then lastly, an honest witness does not deceive, but a false witness pours out lies. Maybe somebody lied on you for some reason or another. You lost something, and this is whatever this is. It is seen as a baby, okay, spiritually, regardless if it is actually a baby, or if it is a house, or if it is a car. Now, in reality, I'm not going to stand here and say, if it's an actual baby, that there is a way that you can replace that baby, because babies grow up to be people. They have their own personalities. They act a certain way and all of that. But the message is God is going to replace what you have lost. So if it is a baby, okay, and my heart goes out to you, regardless of how you lost it, regardless if somebody took it away, or if you lost it, like the baby went on to glory, whatever it is that happened to your baby, God is saying you still in baby bearing, like you can still make a baby. God is going to give you another baby. If it is a house, God is going to replace that house. If it is a car, God is going to replace that car. Guys, I just feel like this message is basically a message of no more weeping. Don't cry. You have no reason to cry. You have no reason to be sad. You have no reason to be frustrated. You have no reason to be angry. Whatever it is, regardless if it's a situation where you yourself are the reason that it got taken away, or if somebody else steps in and they the reason it got taken away, God said he can replace that. And once again, this is a message that, I'm treading lightly with this, because if it is an actual child, I understand that while a child, like, it could be replaced, as in you could have another one, but it cannot be replaced as in that child is probably not going to act anything like the one that you lost. And that's just the truth. So, and that's the message. You know, I feel like the heavy shivers and the angry spirit, this could come from, first of all, it could be a situation where you are very angry about what happened. Or it could also be a situation where, because the scripture, but a false witness pours out lies, somebody has lied against you. And whoever this person is, they're going to be to their own horror that God can replace what was taken from you. It's not a situation where you can't get it back. It doesn't have to be that specific one. You don't have to get back that specific car for God to give you another car. You don't have to get back that house specifically for God to give you a house. You don't have to get back that man or that woman specifically for you to be in a happy marriage. You don't have to have that child specifically for God to give you offspring. And I'm being reminded of, in Job, how Job lost everything. He lost his wife, his kids, his land, and everything, all his animals and everything. He lost everything. But guess what? God gave him everything back and more. And God is saying, for whoever this is for, you are not meant to be in a season of mourning. You are not meant to be sad. Don't you sit around crying. Don't you sit around moping. God said whatever it is that you lost, he can give it back. And this is coming from somebody that has lost everything several times and got everything that I lost right back. Whatever it is, even in this video, the jacket I got on, like, this is a replacement, but it is the exact duplicate of the jacket that I originally purchased. And I used to have a picture of myself as my what is it called, as my profile for YouTube. It was a picture of me in this jacket when I was in the desert, but I lost it, and I had it remade. And I'm just saying this to say, it wasn't a situation where as soon as I got back, I got that remade. It took me a minute before I actually got that remade. It wasn't something that I felt was like, it's a lot of pressure on me getting this coat. But when wintertime came, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my coat back. And I just feel like, for whoever this is for, wait until the time is right. It makes no sense for God to give you something and you're not ready for it yet. But when the timing is right, God said he going to give you that bag. It's no need in stressing about it. It's no need in stressing about it. God is going to replace whatever it was taken from you. And that's the message. And he's not concerned with who mad about it. He is not concerned with who mad about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is somebody, you are still in, like, it's not a situation where you cannot possibly have another baby. It's not a situation where it's not working no more. And, I'm speaking on a spiritual level. If this is somebody you lost the car, it's not impossible for you to go out and buy another car. You lost the house. It's not impossible for you to go and buy another house. It's not impossible for you to get another apartment. It's not impossible for you to get another purse. It's not impossible for you to meet another man. Like, just because an enemy is sitting around mocking and laughing, and they can laugh, they only laugh for a season. In reality, you may not even be in a season where you're ready for a man. You may not even be in a season where you're ready for a woman. You may not be in a season where you're ready for a house or a car or a child or whatever. But God is saying, when the time is right, you gonna for sure have it. It's not a situation where you cannot bear fruit. It's not a situation where you cannot give birth. Like, you are not, this is for somebody, like, the message basically is, you are not in a position to where you can't have kids no more. You're not in a position to where it's done. It's finished. It's not that kind of situation. And once again, this does not have to be literal, like a literal baby. Okay, it does not have to be literal children, but for somebody, I feel like it could be. Somebody took your kids. Somebody took your child. And it is what it is. But God is saying that it's not a situation where you can't have kids no more. It's not a situation where you could not possibly give birth. So don't stress about it. Don't, like, God does not want you in mourning. Okay. And that's the message. Whew. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.